Good day, grade 8. I am your teacher, Marie. Linear equation in two variables. Activity 1. Let's try. Solve for y in terms of x and then determine its slope. Writing ax plus by is equal to c in the form of y is equal to mx plus b and vice versa. A linear equation in two variables is an equation that can be written in two forms, standard form and slope-intercept form. Standard form is the form of ax plus by is equal to c, where a, b, and c are real numbers, and where a and b cannot be both equal to 0. The slope-intercept form is in the form of y is equal to mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. M and b are both real numbers. Y-intercept is the point 0, b, and passes through the y-axis. If you have an equation in standard form, it takes just few simple steps to convert to slope-intercept forms. First, write the equation into y is equal to mx plus b. Second, write out the equation that you have been given. Third, rearrange the equation so that it is in the form of y is equal to mx plus b. Fourth, make the coefficient of y is equal to 1. 5. State the slope m and the y-intercept. Example number 1, rewrite 3x plus 2y is equal to 12 in the form of y is equal to mx plus b. So we're going to transpose the term which have a x variable. So we have positive 3x will be transposed into left side. So it becomes 2y equals negative 3x plus 12. Then divide both sides by positive 2 to have a coefficient of y is equal to 1. So divide both sides by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1 times y is equal to y equals negative 3x divided by 2 is negative 3 over 2x plus 12 divided by 2 is positive 6. So we have the slope-intercept form of 3x plus 2y is equal to 12 is equal to y equals negative 3 over 2x plus 6. Another example, we have 2x minus 4y is equal to negative 8. Then we write this equation in the form of slope-intercept form, y is equal to mx plus b. So we're going to transpose the positive 2x in the right side. So it becomes negative 4y equals negative 2x minus 8. Then divide both sides by the coefficient of y, we have negative 4. So negative 4 divided by negative 4 is equal to 1 times y is equal to y. Then negative 2x divided by negative 4 is positive 1/2 x. Then negative 8 divided by negative 4 is positive 2. Therefore, the slope-intercept form of 2x minus 4y is equal to 8 is equal to y equals 1/2 x plus 2. To convert from slope-intercept form, y is equal to mx plus b, to standard form, ax plus by is equal to c, first, move the term that includes x to the left side of the equation. Second, the leading coefficient, which is the coefficient of x, must be positive. Third, if there is a fraction, multiply the whole equation by the LCD or the least common denominator. Example, rewrite y is equal to 4 over 5x minus 5 into standard form. So y is equal to 4 over 5x minus 5. So the standard form that we have is ax plus by is equal to c. So first, we have a fraction. Coefficient is of x is fraction That means we're going to multiply the whole equation by the LCD or the greatest common factor. So the greatest common factor is 5. So we're going to multiply it by 5. So 5 times y is 5y equals 4 times 5 is 20. Divide by 5 is 4x. Then 5 times negative 5 is negative 25. Then transpose the x term in the left side. So we have positive 4x. It becomes negative 4x plus 5y is equal to negative 25. Then we have the first term is negative. So we're going to multiply the whole equation by negative 1. So it becomes 4x minus 5y is equal to 25. So the standard form of y is equal to 4 over 5x minus 5 is equal to 4x minus 5y is equal to 25. Activity 2. Plotting points. Plot and connect the following set of points. Graph of the linear equation. Graph of a linear equation using 2 points. One method of graphing linear equation is using 2 points. In geometry, you learn that 2 points determine a line. Since of the linear equation is a line, those 2 points are enough to draw a graph of the linear equation. To graph the linear equation using 2 points, you have to do this following step. First, construct table of values for the linear equation, then you may assign 2 values for x. Second, solve for the values of y given the assigned values of x. Third, complete the table of values. Fourth, plot the point on the Cartesian plane. And last, connect the 2 points. So first, we have an example graph. 3x plus y is equal to 4. So write the equation 3x plus y is equal to 4. So first step, we're going to have a table of values. So we're going to have x and y values. So if we have 2 points, we can create a line, right? So we have a 2 set of values. So you can select any value of x. So we can have 1 and 2. Then you're going to substitute the value of x in the given equation to have the values of y. So first, x is equal to 1. So we're going to substitute x in the given equation. So 3 times x, which is equal to 1, plus y is equal to 4. So 3 plus y is equal to 4. Then transpose the positive 3 in the right side. It becomes negative 3. Then we have 4 minus 3. Y is equal to 1. Means, if we have the values of y, if we have the values of x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1. The second values of x is 2. So x is equal to 2. Then we have 3 times 2 plus y is equal to 4. So 6 plus y is equal to 4. Transpose the positive 6 in the right side. Y is equal to 4 minus 6. So y is equal to 4 minus 6 is negative 2. Therefore, we have, if the value of x is 2, the value of y is negative 2. So we have the 2 values of x and y. We can have the 2 points. So let us graph. So let us write the 2 points that we have before graphing. So we have 1 is 1 and the second point is 2 to negative 2. So by the use of these 2 points, we can create a line of this equation. So first, let's create a Cartesian plane. Okay. So first, we have the point 1, 1. So this will be the 1. This will be the first point. The second point is 2 and negative 2. So 2 and negative 2. Then connect the 2 points. We have the graph of the equation. So this will be the graph of the given equation 3x plus y is equal to 4. Graph of a linear equation using the x and the y-intercept. Second, the linear equation can be graphed by using the x and the y-intercept. The x-intercept or a is a0 and the y-intercept or 0b. Thus, the intercept are enough to graph the linear equation. To graph a linear equation using the x and the y-intercept, you have to do this following step. First, construct a table of values for the linear equation. Second, solve for the x-intercept. Let y is equal to 0. Third, solve for the y-intercept. Let x is equal to 0. Complete the table of values. And 5, plot the point on the Cartesian plane. And last, connect the 2 points. So we have 3x plus y is equal to 6. Using the x and the y-intercept, we can graph this equation. So let us table of values. So we have x and y. So first, let us find the value of x, which is y. Let y be equal to 0. Then we can find the value of y. Just let x is equal to 0. So let us substitute the value of x and y, which is equal to 0. So first we have y is equal to 0. Then substitute the y values in the equation. Then we can find the value of x. So we have 3x plus y is equal to 0 is equal to 6. Then 3x is equal to 6. Divide both sides by 3. So x is equal to 2. So the value of x is 2, which is y is equal to 0. Then how about x is equal to 0? So we have 3 times 0 plus y is equal to 6. So y is equal to 6. Therefore, if x is equal to 0, y is equal to 6. So let us graph given these 2 points. So we have the first point is 2 and 0. The second point we have is 0 and positive 6. So let us have a Cartesian plane. So first we have 2 and 0. So 2 and 0, this will be the point. The second point we have 0 and 6, 0 and 6. Then connect the 2 points. We have the graph of so this will be the graph of the equation 3x plus y is equal to graph of a linear equation using the slope and the point. A linear equation in 2 variables can also be graphed using the slope and the point on the line. This can be done by plotting first the point on the line, then finding the other point using the slope. To graph a linear equation using slope and a point, you have to do the following step. First, find a point that satisfies the linear equation. Assign 1 values for x and solve for the values of y. Second, find the slope of the equations. Third, plot the point on the Cartesian plane. Fourth, locate the next point by using the slope, which is equal to rise over run. And fifth, plot either of these 2 points. Sixth, or last, connect the 2 points. Graph a linear equation of x minus 2y is equal to 4 using slope and a point on the line. So first, let us transpose the standard form into slope and intercept form that we have. So x minus 2y is equal to 4. So we're going to have a slope and intercept form of this equation. So negative 2y is equal to negative x plus 4y is equal to 1/2 x plus 4. Then, the slope in this given equation is m is equal to 1/2. Then, let us have a point. So, we're going to have a table of values to have a 1 point. So, by the given equation, so let us have x and y. So, let x be is equal to 1. Then we're going to substitute the x values which is equal to 1 in the given equation, then find the values of y. So we have 1 minus 2y is equal to 4. Now we're going to have a table of values to find a point that the line we're passing through. So we have x and y. So let x is equal to 2. Then we're going to find the value of y. So x is 2 minus 2y is equal to 4. Then transpose the positive 2 to the right side. So we have 2y is equal to 4 minus 2. Then 2y is equal to positive 2. Divide both sides by negative 2. We have y is equal to negative 1. So we have the point 2 and negative 1. By the given point that we have is 2 and negative 1, and the slope that we have is 1/2, we can graph this equation. So let us create a Cartesian plane. Next, let us plot first the point. So we have 2 and negative 1, 2 negative 1. Then, use the slope to find the other point. So this will be the rise over run. So rise is 1. Then, because we have positive, so we're going to upward. Then run is positive 2. So we're going to run. Therefore, this will be the second point. So connect the 2 points. We have the graph of this equation x minus 2y is equal to 4. Activity 3. Challenge me. Complete a table of values and sketch the graph of each equation by plotting first the point on the Cartesian plane. Then, find the slope of the graph. Graph of slope-intercept form of the linear equation. Slope-intercept form is equal to the form of y is equal to mx plus b. This will be our given formula, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. M and b are both real numbers and m is not equal to 0. Step in graphing linear equation using the slope-intercept method. Write an equation in slope-intercept form, which is equal to y is equal to mx plus b. Second, identify the slope or the m and the y-intercept, which is 0 and b. Plot the y-intercept or 0b and take note that it is along the y-axis. Fourth, use the slope or m to determine the second point. And last, draw a line connecting the y-intercept and the second point. There are 4 different graphs of a linear equation. First, an increasing line from left to right. The linear equation with this graph has a positive slope. Second, a decreasing line from left to right. The linear equation with this graph has a negative slope. Third, a horizontal line which is the graph of y is equal to b. The line that is perpendicular with the y-axis is also has a 0 slope. Fourth, a vertical line which is the graph of x is equal to a. The line that is perpendicular with the x-axis, it also has undefined slope. So first, we have to graph 2x minus y is equal to 1. So first, we write the standard form to slope-intercept form. So y is equal to mx plus b. So let us have negative y is equal to transpose the positive 2 to the right side. It becomes 2x plus 1. Then divide both sides by the coefficient of y, negative 1. So y is equal to positive 2x minus 1. So the slope we have is equal to 2. Then the y-intercept form is this one. So this will be the y-intercept form. So 0 and negative 1. Okay pa? So let us graph this equation. So let's create a Cartesian plane. So we have 1, 2. So first, we're going to plot is the point. So we have the point 0, negative 1. 0, negative 1. So this will be the point. Then by the use of the slope that we have is positive 2. So m is equal to 2. It means we have 2 over 1. So we have to rise, 1, 2 upward because we have positive. Then 1 for the run, always to the right. So we have this. This will be the graph of the equation. 2x minus y is equal to 1. To graph the line, plot the y-intercept first and then move according to the rise over run of the slope to reach the second point. Connect the 2 points to make a line. Thank you. Enjoy watching while learning. This is your teacher, Miss Marimar F. Figalan.